My name is James Williams Jr., and this is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. And I want to talk to you about some sad things and some happy things and just things in general. So this isn't just a random video, but before you go any further, this thing may affect you, it may not affect you, but first and foremost, if there are kids in the room, please leave the room because I'm pretty sure that I'm going to have some foul language fly out of my mouth without fucking checking about it. There it was right there. Reflex action. I'm sorry. So again, please have your children go to Kung Fu Havoc number 1 so they can watch some of my old Kung Fu stuff. I would rather them watch that than watch me drop a dose of the truth, and this time the whole 1000% of the truth, because there are things that need to be said, and there are people who need to hear them, and most people don't want to hear them because they're the truth. Alright? The truth hurts. But you get that shit out the way. I don't always want to hear the truth, but I'd rather have the truth than not have the truth so that I can deal with it and figure out what my next step is than to not deal with it. Because no one wants to find out 18 years down the road that your child's not your child. Because that would totally fucking suck. But anyway, that's not what this is about. This shit is going to be hardcore. It's going to be kind of nasty. It's going to be foul. My mouth is going to fly in every damn direction. So, this is not for children. And again, if you are a child, please go read a book. No, don't use slide finger on tablets. Go actually read a book. They kind of look like this. Even if you got to read a Game Informer magazine, but this is a book. This is actually a book. It is a real book. It is a game guide, but it's still a fucking book. So you should probably go read a book right now. And now for the adults. But first, the disclaimer. Here at Kung Fu Havoc number 2, I only express the feelings and views of my personal opinion. If you don't like my personal opinion, feel free to tell me so. And I will feel free to let you know that if I may quote the Korean singer Boa, I don't give a damn. And that's probably like the best song that she has, but that's my personal opinion because she's a very sexy woman. But anyway, also way too young for me, or I'm way too old for her. Anyway, as I was saying, now it's time for you guys to get a cold hard dose of fucking reality. Alright? With the events of everything going on with road rage, and if you watched 2020 this weekend, or what would you do? You've seen some things that were not proper. So, my words to everyone in America, in the world, in the fucking universe is that we all need to grow the fuck up. We need to take responsibility for our actions, and we need to think before we commit actions, because sometimes when you commit actions, what doesn't affect you will affect other people. Or if I may quote Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., what doesn't affect you directly will affect you indirectly somewhere down the road, which means it's going to affect you directly. Alright, so getting that out of the way, I'm gonna be open and wide, and like I said, names will be left out just for the safety of shit. So I watch a lot of the ID channel, and I wanna break this down for people. In all honesty, for you men who are going around beating up your women and shooting your women because you claim you love them, but you don't want nobody else to have them, then you don't really love them, and you should probably let them go. I know at least 3 or 4 couples that did not survive results of someone loving them to death, like literally. One set was a friend, 2 sets was family, actually 3 sets was family because I forgot that it also happened on my father's side as well. And again, names would be left out. Everybody watching this video who knows me knows who the fuck they are, except maybe the first 2 couples. The first couple happened when I was in high school. I mentioned this before. I don't know how old their daughter is, and I hope she's living well, but her father killed her mother fresh out of high school. Never got a chance to start their lives. Never. So you clearly don't love someone if you don't want no one else to have them, and you're blowing their fucking brains out and then killing yourself because you're not man enough to deal with the consequences of your actions. That went to both of the couples that I knew that weren't kin to me. Alright? Because that's not the way out. No matter how bad a woman treats you as a man, killing her ain't gonna change the fact that she's treating you badly. And as a woman, because there have been cases where women actually kill men or attempt to kill men and themselves. Just look at Dr. Oz's thing they had this week that was reruns. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, if you love someone that much that you want to kill them instead of seeing them happy, you don't love them. And you should probably seek professional help. Alright? Now, I'm not saying that from my own experience because as much as I had, still kind of do, got feelings for my ex, I let her go. Once she got the law involved, it was pretty much a done deal that fighting for her is a battle worth fighting on my own, but not worth going through legal ramifications of, hey, if you so much as look at her, your dumb ass is going to jail. No, it's really not that damn worth it. You know, you can love somebody and you just ain't gonna be with them, and you just have to love them from afar, and you have to move forward. I have done that. I am currently speaking with a very beautiful young woman. Unfortunately, she's in the Philippines, and hopefully, not like the other young woman that was in the Philippines, I won't be getting catfished. Now, for those cases, you know, those are cases that will make somebody want to go and shoot people. Because you know what? It should be illegal all over the world for people to play with someone's heart and fuck them over. No, simple as that. If you're gonna fuck someone over, you should be able to get what exactly you got coming to you. And yes, that made me sound like the biggest fucking hypocrite in the world. But if you think it can't happen to you, then you'll be in the same boat I am. It can happen to you. Trust me. I didn't think it could happen to me, but it can, and it has, and it can happen to anybody. Because, you know, one, I'm not a pretty man. Two, I'm a lonely man. Three, I'm almost 44 years old, and I don't have time to go backwards. I can only go forward, and I'm not getting any damn younger. I wanted a family in my 20s. Unfortunately, people in my life kept fucking up, and their lives kept bleeding in my lives, which fucked me out of my life. So, therefore, pushing forward, as I always have done, I'm a survivor. I do what I need to do to make it to the next day. However, I'm tired of not being able to live my life for me. So I'm going to advise you all the same thing that I tell my nephews, and I'm going to tell it to all of you who have sisters. When they bring a guy through that door, you put that son of a bitch through the floor. Because he's just going to fuck her, knock her up, and leave her, and you're going to be caught holding the fucking bag, and that shit's not fucking cool. Alright? Now, in the other event, if they're dating a fucking psycho and they can't get away from him and he's trying to set your sister on fire and shit, you know, that's not good for her. It's not good for you. So as a young man, as a young person, as a young woman, y'all need to understand two things about people in life. You really need to get to know someone before you start throwing that love around or before you start fucking. If you guys are gonna fuck, and this goes for you women and men, if you guys are just gonna fuck, just gonna be fucking, and you don't want to catch feelings, then here's the tip. Fuck them 4 times and go. Because when you start catching feelings, shit start happening, and people do dumb shit when they fall in love with people. So the best thing I can tell you is from the jump, be honest. Say, look, I don't want to be your boyfriend. I just want to fuck. And if she doesn't want that, you move on to the next girl. Don't keep pursuing her. Because she done already let you know. It's all or nothing. And that's not the one you want to be with if it's all or nothing. If all you want to do is fuck, because I'm going to be honest. If I was a chick, I'm not an all or nothing type of person anymore, but I was. But if I was a chick, I want the truth. If all we're going to do is fuck, I want to know. So we can have this good time and get the fuck on out my face, get the fuck out my house, get the fuck on out my life. It was a one thing, skeleton in the closet. Simple as that. I ain't never got to admit to nobody that I fucked you. No. Only you, me, and God know what happened. And as long as I'm wearing a condom, there won't be no remnants of what I left behind. However, you young people are dumb. And your family members are dumb. And people have failed you in life because that's how teenagers get pregnant. Because someone had head and ass syndrome and didn't want to listen to mom and dad, or mom and dad just wasn't there, didn't give a flying fucking. You wanted to have a baby with somebody because you wanted that baby to love you unconditionally, and then you're going to turn around and do the same dumbass damn thing because when you try not to become your parent, sometimes you become your parent because you're fucking stupid. Did that make sense to you? Good. I hope that it did, because if it didn't, then you're clearly a fucking dumbass. Now, let's get back on some more serious shit. No. Seriously, people, you have to learn right from wrong. Simple as that. The wrongest thing that I ever do is I have a lot of foul language flying out my mouth. All the time. Without thinking, without even acknowledging it. Sometimes it happens so fast that I don't even catch it my damn self that I did on purpose, because damn is my favorite cuss word. But every now and again, now when I was younger, in my 20s and 30s, man, F-bombs was the shit. I've been known to drop quite a few fucking F-bombs. See how that rolled right up in there? But the thing about F-bombs, F-bombs have more oomph. And sometimes you reach fuck it. You do. I'm sorry. Sometimes you reach fuck it. I hate to be the asshole in the room, but sometimes you reach fuck it. And sometimes you have to put boot to ass to get your fucking point across. Now, I'm not specifically picking on people just in my family. I'm picking on every dumbass in the world who's brought a life into this world, regrettably, and has done nothing to improve their lives or the unfortunate child that they have brought into the world without consciously thinking, yo, I'm a daddy now. I need to do my fucking job. I can't keep relying on other people to do the job that I fucking caused when I decided to bust a nut all up in that pussy. Yes, I said it. Bust a nut all up in that pussy. Just like that guy, the old guy that's running around hollering, you gotta fuck her right in the pussy. Hey, I'm with that. You do have to fuck her right in the pussy. But, probably want to wear some of these, buddy. Just in case. Because some chicks that you want to fuck in the pussy might be baby makers, and then you're going to be getting fucked up the ass because you missed child support money and they're going to lock you up, which means you can't pay anybody if your dumb ass is locked up. So, here's the thing. There's not a damn thing wrong with having sex. Not a damn thing. Who you have sex with, that's also not a damn thing wrong with that. That's your choice. Who you have a baby with, though, that's on you. Alright? Whether you are a man or a woman, you having a baby with them, that's on you. You may get this chick knocked up that you can't stand. She was a hitter and forgetter. Guess what? You fucked up. See, when you don't use condoms, hit them and forget them don't work. Sometimes hit them and forget them get you on the Maury Show. Yeah. They're looking forward to that shit. Now, who wants to go through all this motherfucking drama? And for you girls, who wants to go on Maury 14 fucking times in the goddamn roasted? The whole goddamn world knows that you are loose and easy. And who wants to be in that scene from Don't Be a Menace to South Central in the Hood, where the lady had like 5 or 6 kids sitting on the chair, and all of them had a different ethnicity, and every time somebody came through the door, are you my daddy? Who wants that? Come on, ladies. Really. Excuse me. I know what you're thinking. James, you're hating on women. No. Let's get this shit right. I'm not hating on women. I'm hating on your choices to make stupid fucking decisions. It's the same thing I say about fucking birth control. In the cases of rape or incest rape, I support birth control. Or should I say, I support abortion. No. I support the woman's right to choose because it's her fucking body. Alright? Now, I'm going to tell you when I don't support abortion. I don't support abortion for women who keep making the same motherfucking mistakes and just keep having babies and getting pregnant just because they ain't got nothing better to do, instead of actually finding a real fucking man who actually wants to be a daddy, instead of take it from the back, bust it, let my crack, let me get pregnant and be right back. Okay, so my rapping game is a little slow, but I just laid y'all down with some serious fucking truth and some facts. You know, men don't really have a whole lot of say-so in what happens with their sperm when it goes to a woman's body. We don't have that no more. Once that sperm is in there, that sperm is your property. If you choose to carry the baby to term, that's on you. It's also on that dumbass man who forgot to use condoms. Now, you guys are thinking, James, why? Why are you being such a douchebag full of dick tips? Because this douchebag full of dick tips has been a surrogate father for many of fucking children that his dick never created. And therefore, I have every right to be a douchebag full of dick tips. So I'm going to end this by letting you know that I'm going to make another video. And this video is going to be specifically for women. So hopefully you women will take this video with a grain of salt, or as it is, the truth, and learn how to deal with it. I'm James Williams Jr., this is Kung Fu Athlete number 2. Be seeing you.